Hey, good evening. Welcome to Rosemount Middle for tonight's South Suburban Conference meet here between the Prior Lake Lakers and your Rosemount Irish. My name is Scott Manwaran, and I'll be here co-hosting with Tom Rucci.
Hello, everybody. This is Tom Rucci. I'm here with Scott Manwaran. I'll be co-hosting too.
Yeah.
So we're going to get started here in just a moment here with the national anthem, and we're just getting the announcements here about the coaches and whatnot. So our coaches tonight for Rosemount are our head coach is Jake Kemnow. Assistant coaches are Emily Gabriel and Garrett Running. Our diving coaches are Dan Monahan and Kylie Sieben. For Prior Lake, we've got Katie Haycraft for the head coach, and the assistant coaches are Justin Haycraft and Kira Gutierrez, as well as Kathy Carlson. All right, so I'm going to make a couple of quick adjustments here.
As they're going through all the announcements here, they're announcing the captains of the Prior Lake team here. Festive night here tonight. A lot of energy in the pool area. It's a warm one. With it being a little cooler outside, it's kind of nice, Tom, to be in the pool area on a warm night.
And hey, if you're seeing at the bottom of your screen here, we're asking you to go ahead and give us a shout out here. Tell us where you're watching from, and tell all your friends that we are live streaming. And I tell you what, if you could do us a favor and give us a thumbs up here. So tonight we're going to see a great competition here between the Rosemount Irish and the Prior Lake Lakers.
Now we're getting ready here for the singing the national anthem, and I know Tom's a humble guy, but his daughter tonight, Katie, is going to be doing the announcing. She's also swimming here tonight for Rosemount, and so our PA announcer Mike will give her the mic here momentarily.
Singing our national anthem tonight is our own Katie Rucci.
Katie Rucci, one of our swimmers here. All right, that's
Tom's daughter. A proud dad here.
Absolutely. She did a great job.
She's got your voice, Tom.
Yeah, it sounds just like me. All right, I'm going to position the cameras a little bit, and let's see if I can get a few things going here. Scott, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and maybe introduce us to the first event.
Yeah, I'll take care of the first event here. So as the ladies are getting ready here on the end of the pool, we're going to have the 200-yard medley relay, a junior varsity heat. Here we're going to have one heat of junior varsity. We'll have 3 lanes. Prior Lake will have 2 teams, and Rosemount will have 1 team. in lanes 3, 4, and 5. Tonight, Rosemount's in the blue suits with white Irish across the chest, and then green caps with blue writing, the Irish blue. And the Prior Lake Lakers, the only team in the conference with the same colors, will have blue suits with blue caps with gold, a gold P&L on their caps. So we're momentarily getting ready here. So our officials for tonight are Patrick Sanchez and Mike Newman. And we're getting things set here. Tom's doing a fabulous job getting from a technical perspective, getting things put together here. Both Patrick Sanchez and Mike Newman getting things ready, letting the ladies get to the end of the pool. The timers are ready. The announcers are ready.
We want to thank our sponsors for tonight as well, especially first State Bank of Rosemount. And we'll see a little bit more about our sponsors after here. We're going to get started here.
Here in the medley relay, we're going to start with the backstroke. And this is, Tom, this is my first ever girls meet.
You're kidding.
We're on my maiden voyage here.
So we're starting out with the 200-yard medley relay here.
And so Rosemount, or excuse me, Prior Lakes in lanes 3 and 5 with Avery Packard going out in lane 3. And going out in the backstroke is Stella DeVries. Prior Lake out to an early lead. Lane 3 here with Avery leading here as we're going to get ready here to have the next swimmers get in. There we are, lane 3. We have Lola Barbero coming in here in the breaststroke. In lane 5 for Prior Lake, Harper Cawley in, and then Rosemount's in the water here with Alyssa Long here, the junior varsity 200-yard medley relay here. Love the energy here tonight, Tom. We got a full house with parents, family, and friends watching along here. The breaststroke is one of the tougher ones, as I have learned.
That is true.
Here as we, in lane 3, we're going to go into we have Mari McCarthy in for the butterfly. In lane 5 for Prior Lake, we have Rachel Vigdal. And in lane 4 for Rosemount, Emma Ellsworth for the butterfly. This one, Tom, I'd be struggling to do 25 on this, not 50. So Prior Lake's extending their lead here in lane 3. Mari's doing a nice job. And Millie Rupert will enter the water here for the final freestyle. We got a little bit of a battle happening in lane 4 and 5 between Rosemount and Prior Lake. Millie's in the water for Prior Lake. In lane 5, Reese Mikchek in the water. And in lane 4 for Rosemount, Mary Garski for the freestyle leg. To see if we can, if Rosemount can capture or kind of catch up a bit. But in lane 3, Prior Lake's going to come in and take first here momentarily with a time of 2:23.87. A nice first swim for the ladies. Mary's making up some of the distance, but it was too much here. So Prior Lake's going to take second here in lane 5 at 2:36.39. And Rosemount takes third at, it didn't flip over for us on the screen here, so but probably around 2:40. 2:38 to 2:40, somewhere in there.
Okay, so we're kind of working through some technical issues here. So that's why I've got Scott doing the majority of the announcing tonight. I want to thank him so much for helping.
All right, so we're going to head into the varsity heat of the 200-yard medley relay.
Right, awesome. Hey, and if you can hear us out there, if you're watching, we know there's about 16 of you right now. Go ahead, give us a thumbs up, and send us a shout-out through a comment in the stream. We'd love to see it. The kids watch these back, and they'd love to see your comments, and we'll get them on the screen, and they'll know that it was you that was giving them a shout-out. All right, so they are in the water.
Starting off here with a backstroke, and Rosemount's in lanes 2 and 4 with Ava Gugson in lane 2, and in lane 4, Annika Arlenson. In lane 1 for Prior Lake is Haley Hafferman, and in lane 3 for Prior Lake is Selby Praznana. In lane 5 is Samantha Carlson. It looks like Rosemount here in lane 4 has got the slight lead here as Katie Rucci is in the water for the breaststroke leg here. And in Rosemount, lane 2 is in the water, Greta Reichert for the breaststroke. And in lane 3, Prior Lake's catching up a bit with Bella Duval. And lane 5 for Prior Lake is making a nice effort here as Maggie Selma Mella. Sorry about the names. But we got a three-way tie almost here for first place as we're going to get into the butterfly. In the water for Rosemount in lane 4 will be Savannah Kirchhoff. In lane 3 for Prior Lake will be Carla Haycraft. In lane 5 for Prior Lake will be Emma Lane. Lane number 1 for Prior Lake is Riley Bloom. And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Jenna O'Keefe. So we have Kayla Haycraft extending the lead slightly here as they enter the water. Ella Ritz will be the freestyle leg. We're knocking the rust off here tonight. And in lane 4 for Rosemount will be Avery Jelnick.
Yeah, Avery Jelnick. That's correct.
Looks like she's going to come in second with Prior Lake in lane 5 will be in third with McKenna Mills. So Prior Lake takes first here at 1:58.86. Rosemount comes in second at a 2 minutes and .85. And in lane 5, Prior Lake comes in at third at 2:02.73. Prior Lake comes in at fourth in lane number 1, 2:08.79. And Rosemount fifth at 2:12 flat. As we get ready for the next the next event, we're going to have a junior varsity heat of the 200-yard freestyle. It looks like it's going to be just a Prior Lake race here. No Rosemount swimmers here tonight in the junior varsity heat, so we have Prior Lake swimmers in lanes 1, 3, and 5.
Got a little bit smaller team this year than we had last year, so we got about 23 swimmers. I think tonight we're down to 22. So there they are. They're into the water. They go. I'm going to leave this view up if that's okay with you guys. We got our first shout out of the night. So this is one of our swimmers. This is Nora Behrens, who is unable to be here tonight. She says she wishes she could be there. She's rooting for the team. Go Irish. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I know the girls will love to see that you're out there cheering for them. Say hi to your mom and dad for us as well.
So after the first 50 here, Layla Turner's leading the 3 swimmers here in lane number 3. Lane number 1, Ivory Brooks is in second slightly, and lane number 3 for lane number 5 in third, Brianna Dang. But Brianna and Ivory are neck and neck. Layla extending her lead. Really nice stroke. Be sure to give us a like or a shout out here as we make the turn here after the first 150. So we're in our final 50. Layla extending her lead here. Layla Turner from Prior Lake in lane number 3. In lane number 1 for Prior Lake, Ivory Brooks is in second. In lane number 5 is Brianna Dang. If I've got this right, I think they're, no, I've counted wrong, Tom. It's my first.
Well, you know what? This is our first broadcast of the season. We're going to have a few hiccups here and there. But together, between the two of us, I think we'll make our own fair share of mistakes.
Tom, I would tell you that I probably didn't go to a lot of the swimming courses in classes in middle school, so not bad for a basketball and baseball player.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. Say, we got another shout out here. I'm going to throw on the screen real quick here. We got Linda watching from Sergeant Bluff, Iowa. She says, "Go Irish" is what she is telling us. Go Rosemount. Thanks, Linda.
Layla finishes up here at 2:22.52. A nice swim for her. I think it's her first swim of the night. In lane number 1, Ivory Brooks going to finish up here at 2:38.33. And then Brianna in lane number 5, not far behind, at 2:45.62.
Seems louder tonight. I don't know why, but it seems a little bit louder in the pool. Maybe because we have such a big crowd.
There are a lot of people here.
Yeah, there really is. Hey, folks, don't forget to tell your friends and family that we are broadcasting. Have them tune in and have them hit the like button.
So we got the 200-yard freestyle varsity heat.
Oh, yeah.
So we got a full boat
fix
here.
this for you, Scott.
So we have 3 swimmers from Rosemount and 3 swimmers from Prior Lake. And Rosemount swimmers are in lane 2, 4, and 6. And as you look at your screen from the bottom up, it would be lane number 1, and at the top would be lane number 6. And lane number 2 for Rosemount is Ava Gullickson. And lane number 4 is Maddie Jennen. And then lane number 6, Mackenzie Michalet for Rosemount. For Prior Lake's in the lead here in lane number 3, Levi Solt, I should say. And then lane number 1 is Addie Dawes, and lane number 5 for Prior Lake is Avery Obelman. Lane number 3. And lane number 3 for Prior Lake with about almost a body length lead here. Levy is got over our Maddie Jennen from Rosemount. Prior Lake is in 3rd and 4th as they make the turn after the first 50. So Levy and Maddie are just, staying pretty consistent here in 1 and 2. It is definitely louder compared to the boys.
Yeah, it really is.
See, they're halfway home here, Tom. Prior Lake continues to be in 3rd and 4th in lane number 5. Avery Obelman is in 3rd. In lane number 1, Addie Dawes. Rosemount is a virtual tie in lanes 2 and 6 with Mackenzie Michalik and Ava Gullickson. Maddie Jennen just continuing to keep that distance here. Levy comes in at a 157.66, and Rosemount Maddie's coming in at 159.30, first and second. Prior Lake comes in 3rd in lane number 5 at 206.40. Rosemount's in 4th. Prior Lake's in 4th at 208.70, with Rosemount coming in at 212.67, lane 5, and lane 2, 214.15.
Next up is going to be the 200-yard individual medley.
Hey, Tom, as we wait for that, the individual medley, Coach Emily Gabriel, if we did a little research, look back in time, this was her event in college, and in at Rosemount, I believe.
Scott, you are such a font of knowledge about these folks. It's always a pleasure to be here with someone here of your caliber.
My wife would call it useless knowledge.
Yeah, mine does that too whenever I come up with some of that. All right, so we got the Prior Lake Lakers up here. This is a Laker-only heat. Again, this is a junior varsity 200-yard individual medley.
And so, Tom, I would tell you that Coach Gabriel would love that we're talking about it. She'll watch this back and just smile.
Well, let's tell her then. All right, so in the water for Prior Lake, once again, we've got lane number 1 is Lauren Colson. Lane number 3 is Millie Rupert. And lane number 5 is Abby Zibkowski. Is that what that sound about
Yes.
right? All right, sounds good.
As I'm thinking about it, Tom, I know we have the junior varsity heat happening here. It could have been the 200 medley relay, not the individual medley relay.
Well, if you can't get your facts straight, I don't know who can.
Don't worry. Emily will come find me and tell me, and that's okay.
Emily's great. All right, so looks like, yeah, so lane number 4 is in the lead currently. I'm sorry, lane number 3, not 4. There is nobody in lane 4. This is Millie Rupert. I don't have any previous times for you here for the Lakers, but that's normal. We will try to feed you some of the previous times for the Irish girls here once they are up. And right after this, we are going to have the varsity 200-yard IM.
A full boat, Tom. We'll have 6 swimmers in that heat, which is always good to see.
Yeah, we got some exciting new swimmers swimming this year here, too, in the next heat. So in the next heat here for the varsity, Greta Reichart is one of our new swimmers here. Excited to see her. And, of course, we got some favorites out there as well that we've had all along. You know, Jenna O'Keefe is going to be out there. We'll also have Savannah Kirchhoff. So we'll tell you all about that in just a moment here.
They're in the freestyle leg now, so they're in the last 50.
Still in the lead in lane number 3 is Millie Rupert, but pretty close behind her is her teammate Abby. And then in third place right now would be, her teammate Lauren is pretty close to her in lane 1. And then her teammate Abby in lane number 5 is in a not too far off third. Coming back here to the finish, here they come. You know, a lot closer than I thought it would be. And touching first is lane number 3, Millie Rupert, followed by lane number 1, and that's Lauren Colson. And of course, Abby will have lane number 5. All right, up next now, as we predicted, this will be the varsity 200-yard IM. And we will have swimmers in all 6 lanes. Rosemount will be in the even lanes, and the Lakers will be in the odd lanes. Swimmers are on the blocks. Into the water they go. And lane number 1 is Riley Bloom with the Lakers. Lane number 2 is Greta Reichart with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Kayla Haycraft. Must be maybe the daughter of the coaches.
Could be.
In lane number 4 is Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. Lane number 5 is looks like Selvi Prasanna with the Lakers. And in lane number 6 is a senior for Rosemount, Jenna O'Keefe. Now we do have a previous time here for Jenna. She's in lane number 6. Her previous time for this event is a 2:38.61. So she'll be looking to better that time. And again, we're going to try and point out the seniors to you here as we see them. And then as we take a break, we will be spotlighting 3 of our seniors here right before diving. And we'll do that for the next several meets until we get all of the seniors spotlighted. And you'll learn a little bit about them and a little bit about their future plans. We want to thank our volunteers here tonight. Everybody working the high tech in Colorado, and even Michael Keefe doing the announcing in the pool area. Of course, this is Tom Rucci, and I'm here with Scott Manmoran. Scott and I also do the boys live streams for the Rosemount boys team.
Tom found me out in the parking lot and told me to come on in.
No, hey, I love having you here. All right, in the lead is lane number 3 for the Lakers, and that's Kayla. That's Kayla Haycraft, and as I said, I believe that is the daughter of the head coach.
How does that work? The head coach and the assistant coach are her parents.
Yeah. And the assistant coach, I believe he's the head coach for the boys, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right.
Not positive, but I think so. All right, here we go. Coming back here for the final. Coming in first, it's going to be lane number 3. That's Kayla with a time of 2:17.64. Coming in second is going to be lane number 5, and that's Selby Prasanna with a time of 2:24.48 for the Lakers. And right next to her, and lane number 4 coming in third with a time of 2:26.77 is Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. All right, next up is going to be the 50-yard freestyle.
Yeah, we got a full boat here. We have 6 swimmers in the junior varsity heat here. And as we get ready for that, please be sure to give us a shout out or a like. We appreciate Linda give us a shout out from Sergeant Bluff. So we have 6 swimmers, 3 of each school.
Did you say give us a like? One of these, I think, is what you're saying. So, yeah, go ahead, hit the thumbs up. It doesn't hurt, doesn't cost anything. And unless you've got a broken thumb, we would really appreciate it.
We like talking to each other, but it's also nice to make sure we understand who we're talking to.
And we know there's 20 of you out there currently watching. So go ahead and hit the like button. All right, in the water they go. And this is the 50-yard freestyle junior varsity. Now we've got a full boat again. And lane number 1 is Jenna Bergner with the Lakers. Lane number 2 is Eddie Yang with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Braylon Bjork, Lakers. Lane 4 is Lydia Overpeck, Rosemount. Lane number 5 is Rachel Vigdahl with the Lakers. And in lane number 6 is one of our seniors, Piper Burrell with Rosemount. Coming in first was lane number 3. That's Braylon Bjork with the Lakers. Coming in second was lane number 5. That's Rachel Vigdahl with the Lakers. And coming in third was lane number 1, which is Jenna Bergner with the Lakers. Up next is going to be the 50-yard freestyle for the varsity. And again, shout out to our senior Piper Burrell in lane number 6 over there.
Event number 8, the girls 50-yard freestyle varsity.
A lot of excitement in the pool here. Love to see it.
A full boat again here, Tom. We got 6 swimmers.
Yep, swimmers around the blocks getting ready. They got their mark. And into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Samantha Carlson with the Lakers. Lane number 2, Isla George with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Ella Ritz with the Lakers. Lane 4, Annika Arlenson with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Maggie Samela with the Lakers. And lane number 6, Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. Coming in first is going to be Annika Arlenson in lane number 4 with a time of 25:03. Coming in second, right next to her in lane number 3 is Ella with the Lakers. And coming in third, lane number 6, Avery Jelinek. Sid, we've got another shout out here. It's from Ronnie, live from Ely, watching our Katie. Talking about Katie Rucci, and that's Ronnie Dufresne live from Ely. Hey, what's the weather like up there? Hopefully it's doing well.
It's frosty. And in that last race, Tom, Annika had a personal best there. She beat her previous best time.
That's awesome. I'm getting the wrong buttons here. All right, so next up is going to be diving. And before we get to that, let's do a couple of highlights here. And let's talk about our seniors a little bit. And then we'll get to the rest of our shout-outs here. Our first senior is my daughter, Katie Rucci. She sang the national anthem tonight. Katie's post-graduation plans are attending Minnesota State University in Moorhead, and she's planning to study pre-med for dermatology. She's been on the team here for 4 years. Her favorite race is the 100-yard fly and the 100-yard breast. Her favorite memory with the team is sophomore year sections. And a little twist here, we based this a little bit on the boys and some of the questions they asked last year. Favorite movie is The Sound of Music and While You Were Sleeping. By the way, both great films and both often watched during the holidays. A place that she would like to travel to. She'd like to go to Europe, especially to Italy. Next up, we've got Piper Burrell. We just saw Piper swim here just a little bit ago. Piper plans attending Transition Plus and then moving on to college. She's been on the team for 4 years. Her favorite race is the 500 and 100-yard free. Her favorite memory on the team is cheering on teammates and post-meet cheers. She especially likes the ice cream cheer. By the way, I like that one too, one of my favorites. Her favorite movie is Wicked, which I understand there's a sequel coming out soon, so she should be excited about that. And a place that she'd like to travel to is Disney World with her family because she loves to go on roller coasters. Congratulations and good luck to you, Piper.
Love learning more and more about all the swimmers.
I do too. Up next, we just saw Annika Arlenson swim. She came in first, by the way, in our last event. Annika plans on attending Kansas University to study architecture. She's been on the team for 5 years. She started actually when she was in 8th grade. Her favorite race is the 100-yard free. Her favorite memory, and you're going to start to see this with some of the other seniors, is Dare Night. Her favorite movie is Mamma Mia. And, of course, she also would like to travel to Italy someday. Well, best of luck to the 3 swimmers that we have highlighted this week, Katie Rucci, Piper Burrell, and Annika Arlenson. So we've got another shout-out here. This one here is from Howard Cohen. It says, good luck, Rosemount. Have a great year, Isla, from Denver, Colorado. Thanks so much, Howard. We appreciate it. Yeah, and the girls love to see this. That's why we got them up on the screen, because they do often watch these swim meets back to see how they did and also to see the shout-outs. All right, so we'll have diving here in just a few moments here. And let's see if we can't get some cameras set up for that. I'm going to fix this one right here. Let's see here. And I am going to give us a little different view, I think, of the divers. Now, Rosemount has 3 divers this year. We got 2 seniors. Diana Reyes is one. And right now we've got Quinn up next there. And she is testing things out. All right, I'm just trying to get the cameras set here. Sorry, a little distracted here. Scott, diving is really something that you are knowledgeable about. I'm so glad you are here tonight.
So, yes, actually, Tom, this is probably part of the meet that I enjoy the most. My son, as you know, Tom, is a diver on the Rosemount boys team, and has been diving for several years. And so, how they call the dives and all that stuff, Tom, it can be a foreign language.
Well, it is interesting, and as we go through them here, I know you're going to tell us what the dive is and the difficulty, and of course we'll get to see what the scores are. I'm going to try and see if I can pan the camera down a little bit to where the judges are going to be sitting so we can still see the divers. I hate to go down much more than this though, because I don't want to. Let's do this. They'll be putting.
I think it'll be fine, Tom. We have the top of the chairs in the shot.
I'm going to take and lower some of the tickers we've got going right now.
And so tonight,
there we go. Let's go with that right now.
As you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, diver Dan Monahan, Tom mentioned him as the diving coach here. I know he comes for our meets. He is the boys coach. And, if you look around the pool area here, you'll see his name around. He's a former All-American and a state champ for Rosemount. And he dove at the University of Minnesota.
Yeah, and he is the coach for the boys team.
Yep.
And he had some incredible divers last year. He had
Lucas Gurton, who 4-time state champ, set all the records here in the pool and across the state. And my son, Zach Van Warren, was his understudy, we'll call it.
Yes, and he was the second diver I was going to talk to. And, of course, we also have Eddie the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle.
Yes, sir.
He'll be back again.
Yeah, great.
And so like I said, Dan Monahan was the state champ back in 2013 and 14. Seems like such a long time ago, but Dan never ages.
Yes, but like me, he's thinning a little bit on the top, just like me.
He may talk. He may have to wear a hat next time with the cameras.
Looks good. Yeah, he's a great coach, though. We're happy to have him. And actually, they're sharing coach duties here for the diving this year. I think we talked about that a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this up on the screen here for you to see. So our coaches, again, these are our coaches for the team. We head coach is Jake Kemna, assistant coaches Emily Gabriel, and Garrett Running. But the diving coaches, so what they're doing is they're splitting some duties here. We had Dan Monahan at the meets in the pool area. And during the practices, we've got Kylie Sieben, who has been working with the divers, and she's doing a great job. I mean, seeing how far some of these divers have come, even from last year, making some great strides. Okay, we've got a couple other things that we're going to talk about here real quick. Let's talk about our sponsors while we're waiting here. So we're lucky this year to have several sponsors. One of our big sponsors is First State Bank of Rosemount. We're very happy to have them on board. I think they're also a sponsor over there for the boys team. Some of our other sponsors that have been really doing a great job for us here and helping keep the team solvent. Impact Fundraising. We just did a fundraiser with them, selling some coupon cards. And Cub Foods. By the way, this is Cub Foods in Rosemount. We had a bagging event, had a couple of them. Got another one coming up here. We'll let you know when that is. And also want to thank Sweet Needs. They've opened a Rosemount location for their bakery. And of course, Omni Brewing. We had a fundraiser there. I think the boys have one coming up.
We have one coming up next on Monday, September 8th. If you're listening and you're in town, come on out. It's a good time. Come feed your family. Have a beer or your favorite beverage.
And it's a great chance for us to, the teams to make some money here, keep things going, be able to get things that they need for the swim meets. Also want to thank Las Tortillas, Taco John's, and Chipotle. So those are our sponsors there for this year. I want to give a quick shout out here while we're waiting to the Booster Club and the volunteers here. I'm going to add Mr. Van Warren here next to me to this list. But right now, I want to thank our president of the Booster Club, Jennifer Rucci, and our vice president, Mandy Mahalik, and our treasurer, Aaron Long. Can't do this without our Booster Club. They're very important to us. And again, special thanks here to Chris George, myself, Tom Rucci, Stephanie George, Mike O'Keefe, and Mike Mahalik. These are all folks that are working behind the scenes, either as head timers, announcers, the high tech, or the Colorado scoring system that you see on the scoreboard. And actually, we want to thank all of our volunteers, and of course, all of our swimmers and divers, too.
So there's 7 divers tonight here for Prior Lake. It looks like, Tom, we're going to have 2 Rosemount divers. And I know you said that there's 3, but it looks like there's only 2 going to perform. I did look at the cards ahead of time, and it did look like there was only 2 Rosemount divers tonight.
Maybe I'm wrong. It could have been. I want to also, real quick here before we get started, let you know about our upcoming meets. The next 2 meets are going to be away meets, so we will not be live streaming those. The next 2 meets are Shakopee versus Rosemount on September 11th at 6 p.m. in Shakopee West Middle School. And then, of course, Eastview versus Rosemount, September 18th. That'll be in Falcon Ridge Middle School. Our next home meets, let's see if I can find that. I'll find it somewhere here, one way or the other. Let's go to our presentation here, and here it is. Let's try this. Those are the aways. Here's the next home meets. The next home meet is September 25th, and we will be live streaming that. That's Rosemount versus Lakeville South. And then after that will be Rosemount versus Egan, October 2nd. And then Rosemount versus Farmington, October 14th. And that will be our senior night. That'll be a special night. You won't want to miss it, so make sure you set your calendar for that. And if you missed them, play the live stream back a little bit later, and you can get all that off there. Let's go ahead and clear the screen here.
As our public address announcer, Michael Keefe's given out instructions about being quiet, Tom, we may have to be a little quieter.
Well, they'll be whispering just like golf. So I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit here. And I want to get just the tops of the coaches, I'm sorry, the scorers. You can see them down there in the chairs below. I want to make sure we can see the diver completely. So as they put their scores up, you'll be able to see it on the screen. Again, don't forget your shout-outs here for...
Rosemount, Diane. Prior Lake, Charlotte. Rosemount, Quinn. Prior Lake, Katie.
All right, Tom, we have our diving order tonight. We have Ella from Prior Lake going to be starting it off here. Then followed up by Molly from Prior Lake. Then Erica from Prior Lake. Abby from Prior Lake. Josie from Prior Lake. Then Diana from Rosemount. Forward straight dive here for Ella to start off with. I believe it's a 1.4. Diving scoring is you take the degree of difficulty multiplied by the total score. All right, we have 3, 3, 2.5. Start off with. Nice dive by Ella. Molly. A back somersault 1.5 in a tuck position, Tom. C, that when the announcer calls it C, it's a tuck.
Ah, that's
I'm educating you.
That's great. I want to learn this. I'm just kidding. I know all this, just like Scott.
Nice dive by
Good
Molly.
form, yes, that's good.
3, 3, 3.5. Next up is Erica from Prior Lake.
Prior Lake is Erica with a 201A back dive, straight position 1.7.
A back dive straight. 1.7 degree of difficulty.
Pretty good.
Liz came about a little bit, but nice.
Yep.
3.5, 4, 4.5. Diver Dan Monahan, he's the toughest diving coach or scorer in the state.
You know, sometimes they're tougher on their own teams, so you got to watch that.
I didn't catch that dive, but it's a 1.7. It's probably a back dive straight here, would be my guess, Tom.
Yep. I'm going to say it is. Nice dive. Very nice dive.
4, 4, 4.5.
They have a lot of divers. We're going to be, so we've got 2 divers this year. We've got Diana and Quinn.
So this is a...
and they're both seniors, so they're going to be in a rebuilding year next year.
A back dive, I believe it was a pike position in this, so slightly different.
Scott, you're not listening though, are you? Scott and I like to do a little banter. Nice form.
Yep.
Really nice form. Oh,
almost got it all the way up. 4, 4.5, 5.5.
Was a nice dive though.
Diana from Rosemount's up next. Back dive in a pike position. Nice height.
Really nice. Yeah, great looking dive. Yeah, Diana has really come along here.
4.5, 4.5, 5.
Nice
That's
scores.
pretty good.
Yeah, nice scores.
Charlotte from Prior Lake. Back dive pike position. Same one that Diana just did. Or, no, excuse me. That Josie did previously.
Right. Nice dive. Fully extended.
5, 5, 6.5. Next up will be Rosemount's Quinn.
Rosemount is Quinn with a 201A back dive straight position
Back dive straight, 1.7. Motioning to the coaches down at the other end of the pool.
Ooh.
Good
Didn't
height.
quite make the rotation.
Just didn't get it over all the way. Good try.
Yeah, real good
3.5,
try.
4. And our final diver of the first round here is Heidi from Prior Lake. Back dive pike. Pike position. Nice dive.
Nice dive, yeah.
5, 4.5, 5.
Had no bingos yet, have we?
No bingos yet. So we're starting off round number 2.
For those of you that don't know, a bingo is when you've got all 3 scores the same. And both teams will shout it out bingo.
Oh, yeah. Ella from Prior Lake coming in at a 201A, back dive straight.
What difficulty was this?
A 1.7.
Yeah, okay.
It's a tough one to trust. 2.5, 2.5, 3. And I think Ella is doing 2 dives tonight, and I think she's calling it a night. It's an exhibition.
Now, what's the max that a team can have for divers here? Is it
A forward 1 somersault tuck position, Tom, here for Molly. For the
9,
varsity,
right,
it's 4 for varsity scoring.
Oh, I thought it was 3 for varsity. It's 4?
Sorry, yeah, 3.
Okay.
Top 6.
Right. I think it's a total of 9 that they can have, including exhibition, right?
Yep.
Oh. Not what I expected.
Forward 1 somersault.
Nice
3,
attempt.
2.5, 2.
Upper Prior Lake is Erica with the 202C. Back 1 somersault, tuck position.
Did a nice job with the last dive here.
So Erica from Prior Lake, a back 1 somersault tuck position. 1.5 degree difficulty, Tom. It might as well be 3.5 for me.
Yeah, well, don't even get me involved. I'll be doing cannonballs.
Oh, just over rotated slightly. 4.5, 3.5, 3.5. Good height.
Upper Prior Lake is Abby with the 5211A. Back dive, 1.5 twist, straight position, 1.8.
Back dive, half twist here, Tom.
Yeah, this will be a good one. I like the twist.
So 1.8.
Pretty good. I think she'll get what, about 4s, 3.5, 4s.
They're determining whether
look
it's a
at-
failed dive or not,
Oh, okay. Well, because of the twist, or
I
because of
think.
the rotation.
I think.
Oh.
2, 1.5, 2.
All right. Well, I was way off with my scoring, wasn't I?
Josie up for Prior Lake.
202A. Back 1 somersault, straight position, 1.7.
Back 1 somersault straight position, Tom.
Yeah.
It's a 1.7 degree of difficulty. You could hear a pin drop here.
Wow.
Nice dive by Josie.
Yeah.
5, 4, 4.5. Next up is Diana for Rosemount.
There we go.
With a 5221D. Back 1 somersault, 1.5 twist, free, 1.7.
Back 1.5. 1 somersault half twist. Three and a half, 3, 2.5. Thought that was a little bit better, Tom, than
I thought it was better than those scores, too. I think she got roughed on that one.
With a 203C. Back 1.5 somersault, tuck position, 2.0.
so we have Charlotte here with a 2.0 with back 1.5 somersault tuck position. Good lift.
Nice dive.
Really nice dive.
Yes, nice form.
5.5, 4.5, 5.5. Her coach is a little tougher on her.
Yeah, like I said, the coaches are always tougher on their own teams. But it was a nice dive.
1.7 degree of difficulty here for Quinn. Front 1 and 1 somersault half twist.
And Quinn's doing a great job. You know, she took a year off. She didn't dive last year. She dove the year before. So she's kind of getting back into things. I think she's doing really good. Ooh, she looked back at the last second there.
We'll see if the refs. Nope, fail
They're gonna
dive.
fail it. Yeah, she took
She
that
didn't-
look back there.
Didn't twist fast enough.
No.
2.0 here for
This one
Molly.
should be interesting.
I believe it's Molly. Heidi. The back 1.5. 4.5. Now we're going to be starting round number 3. Starting off with Molly. Inward dive, tuck position. So an inward, Tom, is they're going to be rotating back towards the board.
This is kind of a scary one sometimes, right?
For you and me, it is.
Yeah. Well, anytime we're rotating is scary.
.4 degree difficulty.
Not bad. So the angle there is to get up and then get away, right?
Yep.
Before you
4,
turn?
3, 4.
4,
The
3,
judges
4.
are looking for how far out away from the board as well.
Right.
So a reverse somersault tuck position here for Erica from Prior Lake. Good height. Nice. 5, 4, 5. That one's a tough one. Got
Just getting ready. I want to get a few shots here for our broadcast next week.
401C, so an inward dive again, tuck position.
What was the difficulty in this one?
1.4.
1.4, okay.
This is Abby.
Nice dive, though.
Yep.
Entered the water nice.
Josie's up next for Prior Lake. 5, 5, 5.5. No bingo yet, Tom.
Not yet. I was going to say between 4.5 and 5 on that one.
Inward dive pike position on this one, Tom. So it's a 1.5. Slightly tougher. Nice dive.
Yep.
4.5, 4.5, 5.
Up next is Diana.
Diana from Rosemount.
Rosemount is Diana with a 103B. Front 1.5 somersault. Pike position 1.7.
Front 1.5 pike position. You can tell Diana's having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, she really is.
Nice dive here by Diana. 5, 5, 5.
Bingo!
Bingo!
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Nice dive.
The ladies are much more enthusiastic about it.
Oh yeah, they always are. That's one of the parts that's so much fun. We heard Piper Burrell also loved to do some of the in-pool cheering, so I'm sure she loves that.
Charlotte here. She's going to do a back, I think 1.5 with a 1.5 twist. I believe if I heard him right.
Wow, that's a tough one.
5.5, 5,
And
6.
Nice dive.
For Rosemount is Quinn with a 102A. Front 1 somersault straight position 1.6.
Front 1 somersault straight position here for Quinn from Rosemount. Her teammates cheering her on. Nice dive by Quinn. 4.5, 3.5, 5.5.
Fire Lake is Heidi with a 401B inward dive, tight position, 1.5.
Inward dive. Again, Tom, they're going to be rotating back towards
The board.
the board in pike position here, so touching their toes. Nice dive by
That is
Heidi.
a beautiful dive.
You can tell by how close to the board she was. 6.5, 6, 6.5. Round number 4.
Is Molly with a 201A back dive, straight position, 1.7.
So back dive straight, 1.7 here for Molly Prior Lake. All the ladies are doing a nice job here tonight.
Yeah, they really are.
Two and a half, 3.5. Next up is Erica from Prior Lake.
Is Erica with a 103C, forward 1.5 somersault, tuck position, 1.6.
So a forward 1.5 in a tuck position, Tom. This is an easy one to over rotate if they don't get enough height.
So the key here is to get a lot of height.
Nice dive.
Did a nice job. Yeah, great job.
5, 5, 5. Bing.
Bingo. That one was not as good a bingo.
They weren't paying attention.
I don't think so.
Upper Prior Lake is Abby.
Abby's up for Prior Lake. Mike O'Keefe, the PA announcer, giving the crowd a little
1.2.
razzing them. So a 1.2 here dive for Abby from Prior Lake. Yep.
Nice
Tuck
height.
position straight. 5, 5, 4.
Upper Prior Lake is Josie with a 103B, forward 1.5 somersault, tight position, 1.7.
So a forward 1.5 in a pike position here for Josie. She's had a nice night so far tonight. Again, we need to see height here. Nice dive.
Beautiful dive.
4.5, 4.5, 5.5. Just didn't get all the way over.
Yep.
But really nice try.
It was. There's Diana again, getting her teammates to cheer her on. She is having a great time out there, isn't she?
Yeah, front 2 somersaults here, Tom. 2.2 degree of difficulty. Four. Bingo.
There it is. Bingo. 4-4-4.
Bingo for Diana here. Charlotte's up from Prior Lake.
Charlotte with a 103B, front 1.5 somersault, tight position, 1.7.
Again, you're watching the diving competition here with Rosemount versus Prior Lake from Rosemount Middle School.
Charlotte doing a 1.5 in a pike position here.
Nice
Nice
dive.
job.
Nice dive.
5.5, 5, 5.5. Next up is Quinn from Rosemount.
Is Quinn with a 401C, inward dive, tuck position, 1.4.
1.4 here, an inward dive tuck position here for Quinn. She's having fun too. The ladies are going back and forth. Nice dive. 4, 4.5, 4. Heidi's up for Prior Lake.
From Prior Lake is Heidi with a 403B, inward 1.5 somersault, tight position, 2.4.
Inward,
2.4.
an inward 1.5 pike position.
Yes.
Nice dive.
Nice dive. A little more height, I
4,
think, would have helped.
4, 6.
Ooh, she got a 6. Wow. I think a little more height, she would have got perfect. Definitely a tough team, that's for sure. And they've got a lot of divers here, so that certainly helps.
Diver Dan Monahan, he's already in mid-season form, judging. Erica from Prior Lake, a nice twister. 5, 4.5, 4.5.
Scott, what's your favorite dive?
My favorite dive to watch my son do is an inward 1.5 somersault tuck position.
Tuck position, 1.6.
I didn't catch this, but it's 1.6.
1.5 tuck position.
That over. Good try here by Abby. 4, 3.5, 3.5. These divers spend a lot of time practicing.
Josie with a 104C forward, 2 somersault, tuck position, 2.2.
Yep, forward 2 somersaults here for Josie. They need to get height and the speed to get around twice.
Right. Not enough height
She
there.
almost, we'll see if they give it to her. She was kicking out for her entry. Looks like they're going to score it.
Oh.
1, 1, 1.5.
Now, the reason they scored that as opposed to disqualifying her was why?
It's a judge's call to find out if they,
Was it
if
because
they would
she started
call
to come out of it? Is that
if
why?
they, inward dive for Diana or Rosemount. It's whether they would consider it 2 somersaults. Good distance away from the board. Really good height for Diana. 5.5, 5, 5.
That was a nice dive.
104C front, 2 somersault, tuck position, 2.2.
Front 2 somersaults, tuck position here for Charlotte from Prior Lake.
Charlotte's been having a pretty good night here.
Yep, she has. She got around all the way there.
Yeah.
4.5, 5, 5. Quinn from Rosemount up.
With a quintessential dive, 402C, inward, 1 somersault, tuck position, 1.6.
Inward 1 somersault. It was, as Michael Keith, the PA announcer, called it a quintessential
I
dive.
heard that. You know, Mike does like to do that. He comes up with little things.
Nice dive. 4.5, 3.5, 4. Diana and the rest of her team cheering for her.
301B, reverse dive, height position, 1.7.
So a reverse dive, Tom. They're going forward off the board, but they're coming back. They're taking their feet over their head.
Nice dive.
6, 5.5, 6.5.
I was going to say 6 on that myself.
Next up,
Last round, upper Prior Lake is Erica with a 401B inward dive, height position, 1.5.
forward dive, and I thought I heard pike position from Mike. This is Erica from Prior Lake. A lot of the divers start with their hands above their head for balance purposes here. There we go. Nice dive by Erica. 4.5, 4.5, 5. Next up will be Abby from Prior Lake.
Upper Prior Lake is Abby with a 301C, reverse dive, tuck position, 1.6.
Reverse dive and tuck position, 1.6 degree of difficulty for Abby from Prior Lake. Any more shout outs or likes, Tom?
Nothing. No. Folks, we got some more likes.
There we go.
Nice
Abby.
dive. By the way, we
4.5, 4.
we're up to 7 likes, Scott, and there's 25 people watching.
Can we get to 10?
I don't know. I'd like to get the double digits, folks. Let's do that. We're going to have a rally here. We're going to do it again here after diving. We're going to ask you guys to hit the like button.
So we have Josie up next. She's going to do a forward somersault, I believe a full twist. Yep.
Yeah, full twist there.
4.5. Let's see if we can get a bingo for Diana.
301 feet reverse dive, pike position 1.7.
A reverse dive pike position here for Diana from Rosemount. Crowd favorite.
You know, she's kind of the Happy Gilmore of diving here for the team. She likes it loud. Some of the divers want it silent. Beautiful dive.
Really good height. Like it. 5.5, 5.5. I think her feet just came slightly apart, I think. Could have been a 6, 6.5. Inward dive pike position, I believe, is what Mike called for Charlotte from Prior Lake. Yep.
Yep. Good dive. Good solid dive.
Yep. 5, 4.5, 5. Next up is Quinn for her 6th dive. A reverse dive, 1 somersault, tuck position here for Quinn on her final dive for tonight. Three and a half, 4, 4. And our final diver tonight, Heidi from Prior Lake. Forward 1 somersault pike position here for Heidi from Prior Lake. Nice dive by Heidi to finish out her night. We have a 5.5, 5, 6. That concludes the diving tonight. We'll get the scores here momentarily.
It'll take them a few minutes to get the scores together. Prior to diving, I'm going to rattle off some scores here for you. It's right now for the junior varsity. Kind of a blowout here because we don't have a lot of junior varsity swimming tonight. Prior Lake 44, Rosemount 7. That's the junior varsity. For the varsity, this is before diving, by the way. Prior Lake 38, Rosemount 24. So that's your score right now. We'll get some updated scores here after diving, and we'll get it up on the screen for you. All right, let's change some things around here.
This is a great part of the night here as you are working on getting some things set here. Our cameras don't catch it, but the coaches are talking to the divers here after they've been done. Kind of talking through different things. They cannot be coaching while they're judging or as judges. And it sure is evident, Tom, my first time here watching the girls team, Rosemount girls team, Diana likes to have fun.
Yes. Yeah. And like I say, that's why I said she's kind of like the Happy Gilmore of diving here for the team, because not only does she love doing the diving and she does a good job at it, and she's really come a long ways, but she also likes it when they're cheering. And, you know, so many of them want it silent, like a golfer.
And so if we talk about the boys that I'm familiar with, the Lucas Gurton and my son Zach Manwarn, I think they prefer quiet.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like you could hear a pin drop.
Yeah. It is definitely not a pin drop night here.
No.
It's pretty festive.
I love that they're enjoying the meet. And up next, we're going to have the 100-yard butterfly. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and get a few things up here. I'm going to put the sponsor rotator up for you.
No chuck-a-duck here at the girls.
No, but that is something I've been asking the boosters to think about, because I enjoy the chuck-a-duck.
It's a nice way to transition away.
Here's our theme for the night. A little video that we put together.
goes our viewers.
All right, so we wanted to play that for you tonight because we weren't able to play that before the meet. And we're going to try and do a little change up here and there and do a few things.
It's a big shout out to my partner here, Tom Rucci. Does a wonderful job. He's the one that puts those videos together. He is the reason why we're on the air.
Well, Scott, you're going to find this kind of funny, but this rotator I have up in the left-hand corner for our sponsors, you're not going to believe this, but that took me an hour and 45 minutes last night.
But now you know.
All right, so it looks like the scores, the officials are handing Mike some information there. They'll get the scores tabulated, and then we'll get you an update here as soon as we have something, okay?
You may need to buy or do something nice for Jenny like you usually do. She did all the, looks like she was burning the calculator down there.
Well, you know, Jenny, she went to Hamlin University, so she's kind of a smart one, not like me. I went to art school. All right, let's get some scores in here. All right, they're going to do some warm-ups.
We may need to talk to Mike O'Keefe for coming to do the PA announcing for the boys. I may have to coax him into it. We have Mike Tonjes who does a great job.
Yeah, actually, Mike and I were just talking about this. We were talking about next year, and we were talking about both of us continuing to do the broadcast and the in-pool announcing. So he actually might be up for that.
Really?
Yeah, he enjoys it so much.
As long as it works into our schedules, I'm all for it, Tom.
Same here. Do have the scores up on the screen here for you. So this is the varsity scores at the moment. I don't know how 114 got put on there. That is not correct. That is hilarious, though.
That's that art school math.
Well, you know, it is. Let's see if we can't fix that right now as we speak. That should actually say 38. So let's try that again. See how long it takes to update. Hey, there it goes. 24-38. It is still a little bit of a blowout at the moment here, but, you know, they have a much bigger team. And we are one short tonight. And we are wishing you well tonight, Nora. All right, I'm going to take some of this off the screen here. I want to get back to things. See if I can remember how to get some of this off the screen.
If you are tuning in, and we have, right now, it looks like 24 folks tuning in, let us know where you're watching from or listening in from. It's always nice to know. We know that we have folks from Sergeant Bluff, from Ely, and we're up here in Rosemount.
And Denver, Colorado, don't forget. Hey, we do have another shout out here from Linda. Amazing commentary. Hey, she likes your commentary.
Josie Mike's calling off the diving. Josie's in 5th place from Prior Lake. I missed who was in 6th place. I believe it was Quinn from Rosemount. Diana in 3rd.
Good job.
And second place tonight with a score of 169.75 points for Prior Lake.
Heidi in 2nd from Prior Lake. That may mean Charlotte. Charlotte from Prior Lake taking the top spot with a score of 172.8, if I remember hearing Mike. So Diana takes 3rd for Rosemount. Had a nice night, and she had a good time doing it. Fun time.
I'm going to adjust the sound here on the microphone just a little bit.
All right.
All right, hopefully that's not going to take it down too far, folks. And hopefully you're still getting plenty of the in-pool noise as well. It's always fun to have all the noises here. We want to thank Mike O'Keefe for doing the in-pool announcing tonight. He does a great job.
As he says, he's got a face for radio, Tom.
Well, at least he knows where he fits.
At least we have a face for live streaming.
Mike Mahalik, Chris George, and Mike O'Keefe manning the table down there for the high-tech, the Colorado scoring system, and, of course, Mike on the announcing. Also down at the table here is Jennifer Rucci, our booster president. Let's see if we can't get a little shot of everybody here.
It's a nice crowd here tonight, Tom, for the kickoff of the NFL season tonight, with the Eagles and the Cowboys playing tonight.
There's Jenny crawling up the bleachers. There's Mike, our announcer, leaning over the table. Mike Mahalik is sitting at the table, taking care of the high-tech stuff. And Chris George is talking to Mike O'Keefe there. And we also have one of our board members, Mandy Mahalik, is sitting there right next to us. We just want to recognize everybody here. We have another shout out. I'm tempted to not show it because it's all about Scott. I love the information about scoring and what judges are looking for. You know, guys, seriously, I'm not kidding when I say this. This is why I have asked Scott to come up here and be my co-host, and why we also do the boys together. I do a lot of the producing as well as a lot of the color during the actual swimming part, but I don't even claim to know a third of what Scott knows about diving. And Scott's son is a diver for the boys team, and Zach Van Warren. And so it's always a treat to be here.
Tom. Over time, I have learned it.
You've done a great job.
And it's something, Tom, I would tell you that I love. I never thought I'd ever love watching diving. It's after you start to get to know it, whether you're how far away from the board or over rotation, feet together, feet pointed. You know, all the years of watching Lucas Gurton, Will Kerrigan, Kelly Estebeau.
Yeah, Kelly Estebeau was on the girls' team last year. She was a senior, so she has graduated and moved on to college.
She's diving at University of Kansas.
Yes.
And Lucas Gurton from the Rosemount team last year is diving out at the Air Force Academy.
Yes, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and put the senior spotlight up for our three seniors tonight. That's Piper Burrell, Katie Rucci, and Annika Arlenson. By the way, Annika. Folks, let us know how we're doing tonight. This is our first broadcast of the season. We weren't able to broadcast our last home meet due to some conflicts. But hopefully you like what you're seeing. If you do, please hit the like button. Tell your friends and family, because what that does, it tells us that you want to continue seeing these live streams. We put a lot of time into this and a lot of effort, and also we want to make sure that we're bringing you what you want to see. So go ahead, hit the like button. Please tell your friends and family that we are broadcasting. We're going to get started here shortly with the 100-yard butterfly. So that's our seniors here we're spotlighting. Again, you're looking at Annika Arlenson on the screen. Just prior to that was Katie Rucci and Piper Burrell. All right, so we're going to go ahead and I had a request here to play one of our entry video again. So I'm going to go ahead and mute us and put the entry video on for you again before we jump into the 100-yard butterfly. So here we go. All right, so that was our second video there. A little different music. And we're trying to kind of work with...
We're getting ourselves set here for the second half.
So we do have another shout out here. And we've got some awesome announcers. Let's have a great second half of the meet. I agree.
Yeah, go Irish.
Go Irish as well. Thanks, Josh. And Nora, again, hope things are going well. We can't wait to see you here at the next one. Which reminds me, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming meets again, just so that you're aware of them. Let me go over here. And our next meets, Shakopee versus Rosemount is September 11th. And that's, again, at 6 p.m. We are not live streaming that here. I'm hopeful that Shakopee live streams. I don't know for sure.
I don't recall.
Then September 18th is Eastview versus Rosemount. And again, that's at 6 p.m. That'll be at the Falcon Ridge Middle School. If you can make it live and in person, great. Come out, cheer the Irish on. And then our next meets, and these are all of our home meets here. We've got Rosemount versus Lakeville South, September 25th. We will be live streaming that. That's September 25th. Mark your calendars right now. Make those appointments. You don't want to miss it. That's at 6 p.m. And then October 2nd, Rosemount versus Egan. Again, that'll be here at 6 p.m. at the Rosemount Middle School. And then we have the big one here. This is Rosemount versus Farmington. When I say big one, it's senior night. That's what I'm talking about. That's when we'll spotlight our seniors. And, of course, we'll make sure that we've got really good representation here from the parents. Also, we've got a teacher night here, teacher appreciation night coming up as well. I'll get you some more information on that next time.
That's a nice deal that the boys team does it. They do a nice job highlighting some of their teachers that do a nice job for the athletes.
Yes. All right. Let's get back to... Oh, we got a video playing we shouldn't have playing. We got to turn that off.
We're getting ready here for the junior varsity heat.
I don't know what's going on here with our camera.
Our starter and referee are not in position yet, so we're not ready to go yet, Tom. So,
all right, well, we'll get something going on here. Let's go back to the main pool here, and let me turn this video off. There it is. It's off. Got it.
So,
let's see if we've got an update on our scores yet. I'll try to get that, see what the scores are post. Yes, we do. Got an update here for you. Let me go grab it. Just take me a minute.
Here as our officials are moving into position to start the junior varsity heat of the 100-yard butterfly. And as Tom is updating the scores here,
there's the scores for you right now. This is the varsity score. It's Prior Lake 50, the Rosemount Irish 28.
So we're going to have 5 swimmers here, Tom, to start off with on the junior varsity heat for the 100-yard butterfly as Coach Garrett and Jake Kemna get the diving board out of the way. It's always a good thing. There's a lot of time that these coaches, Coach Jake Kemna, Garrett Running, Emily Gabriel, Dan Monahan, and Kylie Sieben.
Yes.
There's a lot of time that they put in, but they get to see the development.
They really do, yeah.
So our officials are ready here.
Well, should just be a moment here. So we're going to start with this view, if everybody's good with that. Then we'll go to a wider view so you can see the whole pool here in just a minute. Here it is, junior varsity 100-yard butterfly.
3 Prior Lake swimmers and 2 Rosemount swimmers here for the junior varsity. And they're off here, Tom.
Into the water they go.
So as we in the water here, lanes 2 and 4 will be Rosemount, Emma Ellsworth, and lane 2 and lane 4 is Mary Garski. In lane 1, 3, and 5, so from the bottom to the top of your screen, lane number 1 is Maury McCarthy, and lane number 3 is Haley Hafferman, and lane number 5 is Lauren Colson for Prior Lake.
Some previous times here for you for the Rosemount swimmers. Emma Ellsworth in lane number 2 for Rosemount is the previous time here, 1:33.40. And Mary Garski in lane number 4's prior time is 1:31.02. Currently leading lane number 3 is Haley Hafferman for the Lakers.
She's looking pretty strong.
She is looking strong. I would say in second right now is lane number 5. That's Lauren Colson for the Lakers. And it's pretty close here for third place, but I'm going to give it to lane number 4. That's Mary Garski for Rosemount. So finishing first is going to be lane number 3. That's Haley Hafferman for the Lakers with a time of 1:11.54. Coming in touching second is lane 5 with a time of 1:19.86. Lauren Colson with Lakers. And lane number 1. Mari McCarthy came out of nowhere. I must not have seen her there with a time of 1:26.24, also with Prior Lake. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 100-yard butterfly. We should have a full boat of swimmers there. We'll get you that in just a moment as the swimmers exit the pool. Okay, let's get some shout-outs, folks. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're cheering for. We'll get them on the screen. Kids love to see it, and we like to see it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Swimmers are set. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Emma Lane with the Lakers. Lane number 2 is Katie Rucci with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Bella Duval with the Lakers. Lane number 4, Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. Lane 5, McKenna Mills with Prior Lake. And lane number 6 is Audrey Heggie with Rosemount. This is a very tight race at the moment. It's hard to say who's completely in the lead here. I would say at the moment, lane number 4, that's Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount, is in the lead by about a half a body length.
Yep.
Would you agree?
And she's flanked by those 2 Prior Lake swimmers. In lane number 3 is Bella Duval, and lane number 5, McKenna Mills, as they make the turn for the final 25, Tom.
Here they come, and the lead is lane number 4. That's Savannah Kirchhoff with Rosemount. Savannah's previous time there is a 1:03.84. In lane number 2 is Katie Rucci with Rosemount with a prior time of 1:10.17. And lane number 6 with Rosemount is Audrey Heggie with a time of 1:15.12. Touching first, lane number 4 with a time of 1:05.23. That's Savannah Kirchhoff. Coming in second, lane number 5 right next to her is McKenna Mills with Prior Lake. Coming in third was lane number 2, Katie Rucci with a time of 1:09.86. Great job, girls. All right, up next is event 13, and let's get that fixed.
Coach Jake Kemna.
That'll be the 100-yard freestyle.
With that 100-yard butterfly, he swam that in college at Gustavus Adolphus.
Well, he's definitely smiling. I can see him over there.
So as we head into the 100-yard freestyle junior varsity heat here, we have 6 swimmers, a full boat. I think that's a term that you and I like to use, a full boat.
Yeah, we use that all the time. We have some waving going on from the scoring table. Oh, more waving. Don't know if we're checking something or what's going on.
All right, so we have a full boat here. Lanes 2, 4, and 6 for Rosemount is Ada Yang in lane number 2, and lane number 4, Lydia Overpeck. And lane number 6 from Rosemount, Piper Durrell. And lane number 1 for Prior Lake is Harper Cawley. And lane number 3 is Abby Zukowski. And lane number 5 is Avery Packer. We have some previous times here for Rosemount. The 2 swimmers from Prior Lake in lanes 3 and 5 are out to a lead, including lane number 1. I've missed that. So Lydia Overpeck from Rosemount in 4th at the moment.
So I'm going to grab a couple of shout-outs here for you. So we got Joe Grenier watching from Fargo, North Dakota. He's saying, "Let's go, Katie," for Katie Rucci. Joe, hope things are going well and love to see that you're watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for us. Also, another shout-out here from Linda. "Swim strong, Alyssa. Go Irish."
All right, so the Prior Lake goes 1, 2, 3 here, finishing at 106.18, 106.32, and 110.78. Rosemount coming in fourth in lane number 4 with Lydia at 123.31. Piper and Ada still in the water, finishing strong here. Ada keep going here. She's doing a good job. Piper's swimming strong.
Piper's doing a great job there as well, you bet.
146.84 for Ada.
Ada's new to the team this year.
She beat her personal best here.
That's awesome. And there's
her
Piper
personal-
Burrell touching with a soft touch, it looks like. Maybe a 159.29.
Yep. Now we're going to head into the varsity heat. 6 swimmers again, a full boat.
Got one more shout out here real quick. This is from Richard Long. He's watching from Lionel Lakes. He's cheering for Prior Lake and Ivy Brooks. Thanks for watching. Glad to have you here. All right, swimmers are getting ready on the blocks. Into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Addie Dawes with the Lakers. Lane number 2, Avery Jelinek with Rosemount. Lane number 3, Livy Solt with the Lakers. Lane 4, Annika Arlenson with Rosemount. Lane number 5, Ella Ritz with the Lakers. And lane number 6, Alyssa Wong with Rosemount. Right now leading is lane number 4, Annika Arlenson. Nice strong dive, turning at exactly the same time as Livy Solt from the Lakers. It's going to be tight. Looks like Livy might be gaining on her there. No, I think she's now ahead by about a half a body length there in lane number 3. Let's watch it the turn. She does turn first, so Livy's
just slightly ahead.
wow, this is going to be really close because Annika had a great turn there at the other end of the pool. Here they come. I think it's going to be lane number 3.
I think Libby just out-touched her.
Livy Solt from the Lakers in lane number 3 will come in first with a time of 53.80, followed by a time of 54.01 in lane number 4 by Annika Arlenson.
A personal
Coming
best.
in third was lane number 5, Ella Ritz. And you said that's personal best for Annika. Yeah,
Yep.
That's great.
Don't mean to step on your touchdown call.
You're doing great.
Now we're going to head into the 500-yard freestyle as the swimmers are catching their breath. We're going to have 2 swimmers here in the junior varsity heat, and then we'll have 6 swimmers in the varsity heat, Tom.
All right, let me get this going here for us. So, Scott, when we get here to this, how many? We've got 2 swimmers from the Lakers here.
Yeah, one of them is Ivy Brooks, so we had a shout out from Richard.
We did. Richard, she's here.
She'll
Let's put it back up.
She'll be swimming in lane 5, so closer to the top.
I'll
of
give
the
you a little better
screen.
view, too. There, she'll be on the... Richard, she's right there in lane number 5, so she's the furthest swimmer from you. Got another shout out here. I want to put up on the screen here. Way to go, Abby Z from Diane. Love the shout outs. Keep them coming, folks.
And they're off here. So we have Ivy Brooks in lane number 5, and lane number 3 is Layla Turner, both from Prior Lake, Tom.
Yeah, it's a Prior Lake only heat.
Yep.
I could tell because there's only 2 swimmers.
Tom, I had a shout out. It was a text sent to me by my oldest son.
Ah,
He told
is he
me
watching?
He's watching, but he just said at least you have somebody to talk to. So Layla makes a turn along with Ivy.
They're setting a good pace out here. And they look good. They got nice form.
coaches swam a 49.98 tonight. Are you kidding me?
So we'll make the turn here. Layla continues to lengthen her lead slightly.
There's a lot of swim
lengths
left here, though.
So there's 20 lengths here in this 500.
That's right. Let's give you a shot here at the other end of the pool as they make their way.
The officials are always paying attention, Tom. It looked like in lane number 3, Layla, the lane or the lap counter was kind of skipping ahead a little bit.
It's a tough job.
You really do have to be focused.
Well, you got to pay attention, that's for sure.
Yep. Ivy and Layla looking good. I'm always impressed, Tom, by the swimmers that do the 500. It's not just a physical event; it's a mental event.
Yes.
Keep going.
Yeah, I agree. And you're really swimming. We've got both swimmers out here, and next we're going to see a full boat of swimmers for the varsity 500. But you are really going against your own personal best time.
Yep.
A lot of these kids also swim together in the off season at some of the local swim clubs here. And so a lot of them are teammates when they're off season. So you see a lot of camaraderie between team members here for all the different high schools.
So Layla made the turn. She's halfway home. Ivy's going to make the turn here momentarily. Halfway.
So you see how she's chumming the water there at the other end with the calling card or the counting card?
Yep.
Do you want to give an explanation of what she's doing with that?
Well, she's letting her know.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, please tell me. I know diving.
Yeah, so what she's letting her know is that she needs to pick up the pace here to beat her own personal best.
Oh, okay.
So when they chum the water like that, that's saying, hurry up, you need to speed up. And if they're really under, they will turn the card upside down. So you might see that here. And they get a lot of this information from the coaches. The coaches let the counters know what to say or what to do with the card.
I learned something new, Tom.
Yeah. Actually, there's several different things. You'll see them where they wave the card back and forth. They'll have it upside down. They'll chum the water, or they will just leave it straight. Lets them know they're on pace if they leave it straight.
So Layla makes a turn here, and Ivy's completing her 13th length. All right. And I missed it, Tom, while we were talking. The Prior Lake team did something kind of cute, actually.
What's that?
Helping cheer on their teammates. They were all lined up, and they did something, chanted something or said something to help encourage their swimmers. Both swimmers look pretty good still here as they're getting closer to being done here, as we have all 6 swimmers ready to go.
An update for you here on the scores. Just check this on Meet Mobile. For those of you at home, Meet Mobile is an application on your phone that you can get the current scores. It's currently 68 to 42. So Prior Lake is 68, and the varsity Irish have 42.
Ivy's making the turn here, and Layla's making
Taking
the turn
the bell
for the
here.
final 50.
That's right. That's a great feeling, by the way, to get that bell. So, folks, we're up to 12 likes. There's more than 12 of you watching. We sure would appreciate it if you could go ahead and find it in your heart to give us likes. That does help. It tells the coaches here you want to continue to see this. So if you haven't already hit it, hit the like button. And if you haven't done so, let your friends and family know that we are broadcasting, and we will be broadcasting all of the home meets. Well, there it is. With a time of 6:12.83, in lane number 3 is Layla Turner.
And Ivy just made the turn for her final 50 here, so she'll be wrapping
She'll
up
be
here
shortly.
momentarily.
Yep. So you can see they've got the red card now. They're going to put that in the water, letting her know that's the last 50 on the way back down. And again, they're chumming the water, letting her know, pick up the pace, do the best you can here all the way back. Increase your personal best.
Yep, absolutely. Love the encouragement.
She's doing a great job. Here she comes.
All right. Ivy finishes
There we
up
go.
with a 7:01.22.
Great job. All right, up next is going to be the varsity 500-yard freestyle.
I think that was a Katie Ritchie sighting.
I was just going to say. A lot of cheering going on there. I love the camaraderie. Like I say, a lot of these kids know each other.
I would tell you the environment, the vibe, the energy, it's pretty darn good here tonight.
Yeah, it's got a great vibe. All right, so up on the starting blocks, the swimmers are getting ready. Taking their mark. And into the water they go. All right, so in lane number 1 is Riley Bloom with the Prior Lake Lakers. Lane number 2 is Isla George with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Kayla Haycraft with the Lakers. Lane number 4, Maddie Jenin with Rosemount. You're going to want to watch Maddie. Lane number 5 is Avery Obelman with the Lakers. And lane number 6 is Mackenzie Mahalik with Rosemount. Setting the pace right now is Isla George in lane 2 and Maddie Jenin in lane number 4. And you will see that those two will be challenging each other as well as challenging the others. They both set off a great pace here. And they are in the 1-2 positions, 1 and 2, followed by real close behind in
Kayla
third position.
Kayla Haycraft is
Kayla Haycraft. And it's going to be a battle for second and third place between Isla and Kayla, with Maddie Jenin in the lead here in lane number 4. Hey, let's look at some previous times here. Isla George, lane number 2, her previous time in this event is 5:19.68. And Maddie Jennings is 5:15.35. And Mackenzie Mahalik in lane number 6 for Rosemount, her previous time is a 5:48.40. So they're trying to beat those times tonight. Let's see how they do. Does look like Kayla Haycraft has pulled into second position, pushing Isla George in lane number 2 to third. But you can't count her out. Trust me, this is a long race, lots of time left. You're going to see the lead changes here, but I think that Maddie Jenin has a really solid lead here, and she's going to probably be leading the entire race.
both swimmers, Maddie and Kayla from Prior Lake, have had a good, both Maddie and Kayla have had good nights so far, so we'll see if they battle here before the end. Isla George making a turn in third.
Isla's got nice form.
Mike O'Keefe cheering from the PA announcer booth.
Yeah, Mike doesn't even need a microphone, so he's got that voice that just cuts through the crowd. I see what you're saying about the Lakers here as they're changing positions back and forth. And they're doing a little move like the Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on the other side of the pool, we've got the Rosemount Irish girls all cheering on their teammates.
Leading it is Diana, the diver.
And it is interesting because the counters down at the other end, you will see that they are communicating to these swimmers, letting them know what's going on.
Maddie Jennings continued to lead, but a body or a body and a half length lead, if not a little bit more.
Look at the girls cheering them on over there on the other side. That is hilarious. Love to see it.
We do not see that at the boys.
Well, you see it sometimes, just not the same. Let's
You
zoom
see
in a little bit.
You can see like Coach Kemna doing his John Travolta. So Maddie Jennings making the turn here with about 100. With the numbers, she's got we're putting the numbers down backwards, so that must mean she's ahead of time.
So Maddie's, again, remember, Maddie's previous time in this is a 5:15:35 as far as I see.
I think she's going to be just under, if not right at.
I think real close, yeah.
Kayla Haycraft.
She's going to take the bell here.
Yep, here's
Lane
the
number
bell.
4.
Isla George still swimming strong here.
Oh, yeah. Isla's going to kick in the afterburners here in a minute. All right, there she is. Maddie just took her final turn on her way back to the end of the pool.
She's just going to...
Yeah, just a little bit over. That's all right. Great job. 5:16:05 for Maddie Jennings. And in lane number 3 is Kayla Haycraft with a time of 5:18:74. And Isla George will touch with a 5:26:22 in lane number 2. Nice job. Great job.
Lane number 4 for Prior Lake. Lane number 5. Avery Obelman coming in fourth with a 5:30.47. So the Rosemount and Prior Lake swimmer here. So Mackenzie Mahalik out-touches Prior Lake to take fifth at 5:55.3.
They were all really great, strong swims. All right, up next is going to be our 200-yard freestyle relay. We'll have a junior varsity event first with both the Lakers and Rosemount junior varsities. They'll be in lanes 3 and 4. Right in the middle of your screen. So we'll go ahead and kind of get a different view here. Say we haven't seen a shout out in quite some time. We're up to 14 likes. There's 22 of you watching out there. If you haven't already hit the like button, please go ahead, hit the like button. We would love it if you did. And it would mean a lot to us. Let us know that you're seeing what you want to see. Swimmers are getting ready here. Getting on the blocks here.
And they're off here.
And there they go.
So in lane number 4 for Rosemount will be Stella DeVries to start with, and then lane number 3 for Rosemount for Prior Lake is Reese Mahalik.
And again, we would love it if you went ahead and hit those thumbs up. As you can see, we want to see some thumbs up there. We want to see some shout outs. Our swimmers want to hear from you, so please go ahead and give us a shout out.
Second swimmer in here for Prior Lake is Lola Barbaro.
It's Lola Barbaro Pumaretta.
And then Rosemount's Emma Ellsworth is in the water. Here is the third Prior Lake swimmers getting up. Here is Jenna Bergner.
We lost a like somewhere in there. We tried to get more and we lost one. So
Can't win everything,
You
Tom.
can't win them all. All right.
And then getting ready is Mary Garski for Rosemount.
Mary Garski is now in the water. On deck next for Rosemount is going to be Lydia Overpeck. And on the blocks right now for Prior Lake, I believe that's Harper Colley.
Yep, that would be right.
We got a shout out here. Dad of class on 2012 and 2013 boys and girls swimming. Go Irish.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for watching. All right, here we go. Touching first is going to be lane number 3. That'll be Prior Lake with a time of 2:09:53. And that means that Rosemount in lane number 4 will be touching second. I'll get a time for you here in just a second.
At 2:24:47, Rosemount comes in second. So we'll have the varsity heat. We're going to have 5 teams, 2 from Rosemount and 3 from Prior Lake.
Got a score update for you here while people are getting ready. It's 52-74. Swimmers take the mark. Into the water they go.
So in lanes 2 and 4 are Rosemount's team. Lane number 2 for Rosemount's Katie Rucci's in the water, and lane number 4 is Avery Jelinek. And then lane number 1, 3, and 5 for Prior Lake is Lauren Colson, Maggie Selmana, and Bella Duval as they go into the water now. So lane number 4 for Rosemount, Isla George in the water, and lane number 2 is Alyssa Long. Lane number 4, Rosemount's in the lead here.
Yeah, definitely in the lead. Looks like they got a full body length lead here in lane number 4. It's going to be a tough one, though. We got to keep it up.
Savannah Kirchhoff in the water now for Rosemount.
Yep, lane number 4, you got it.
And lane number 2 for Rosemount.
Oh, they're
battling
tightening.
for third.
That is really tightening up. Lanes 3 and 4 is a battle royale. Pretty good turn, however, by Rosemount. Got about a half a body length still, lead. Although that lead is dwindling as they make their way back here to the start for the next interchange. It's going to be almost exactly the same. There they go in the water. I think a little bit better dive and entry into the water by Rosemount. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Maddie Jennen.
That's Maddie Jennen, and Maddie is a strong swimmer. Let's see if she can turn on the afterburners here.
Levy Solt is had a strong night tonight for Prior Lake. She's going to pull away here.
Yeah. Yep, she's going to do it. And that will do it. Lane number 3 with a time of 1:44.87 for the Lakers, followed by second place. Lane number 4 for Rosemount with a time of 1:45.94. And coming in third was lane number 5 with a time of 1:53.89 for Prior Lake.
And Rosemount comes in fourth at 1:59.41.
We'll get another score update for you here in just a little bit.
We're going to be heading into the backstroke now, Tom. So 100-yard backstroke.
That's right.
The junior varsity.
That'll be the 100-yard backstroke coming up next. There's only 2 more events after this, so we're gaining on it. So don't go anywhere. Plenty of swimming left.
So in lane number 1 here, we have Prior Lake swimmers in lanes 1, 3, and 5. We have Carmen Mills, Millie Rupert, and Brianna Dang. And then lane number 4 from Rosemount, the lone Rosemount swimmer is Stella DeVries. So it's a 100-yard backstroke, junior varsity feat here. I love the fact that at the other end of the pool, their teammates are cheering them on. unlike a lot of the other strokes, Tom, that this is one where they can see their teammates cheering them on.
Yeah, it's difficult though too, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to go and as fast as you can, but stay also as straight as you can, because you don't want to hit the lines there.
Right.
And in an indoor pool like this, that's a little easier. But some of the outdoor meets that they have when they're doing club swimming is very difficult. They have nothing to kind of
In lane number
gauge
3
by.
here for Prior Lake, Millie is out to a nice lead. In lane 5, Brianna is in second, I believe. I can't see lane number 1.
So lane 3 is
Millie.
Yep.
Lane 5, Brianna is in second. Looks like lane number 1.
So Millie's got a time of 1:15.67. And this looks like it's maybe a first-time swim for Stella. I don't have a previous time for her for the Rosemount swimmer here in lane number 4.
Lane number 1 comes in at 1:28.86. And Stella's she's finishing up.
Now you've been hearing Mike O'Keefe in the background, our in-pool announcer, shouting out to the swimmers here. And you're going to hear him really loud here in the next one, I'm sure, because his daughter is swimming in lane number 6.
And that's all the way across the pool.
Yes. All right, swimmers are getting into the water here to get ready. They're getting set.
A varsity heat here. We have 6 swimmers. Full boat, Tom.
Yes, sir. They're taking their mark. And off they go in lane number 1 is Emma Lane for the Lakers. Lane number 2 is Greta Reichart with Rosemount. Lane number 3 is Selvi Prasanna with the Lakers. Lane number 4 is Ava Gullickson with Rosemount. In lane number 5 is Samantha Carlton with the Prior Lake Lakers. And in lane number 6 is Jenna O'Keefe with Rosemount. In the lead currently in lane number 3 is Selvi Prasanna for the Lakers. And I would say closely followed by lane number 5 was Samantha Carlton for the Lakers. Now some previous times for you here. In lane number 2, Greta Reichart has a time of 1:11.92 previously. In lane number 4, Ava Gullickson has a previous time of 1:09.78. And in lane number 6, Jenna O'Keefe's previous time is a 1:14.84.
So lane number 3, Prior Lake's going to come in and take Selvi is going to take it at a 106.14. Lane 2, 108.52 for Prior Lake, and Ava's going to come in at in third on lane 4 at 109.87.
Yep, great job. All right, next up is going to be the 100-yard breaststroke, and this will be the junior varsity, and it will be an all Prior Lake event. Swimmers are exiting the water here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just give you a little different view here for the beginning of the race.
How many events, Tom, can a swimmer swim in a meet? 3. Including relays?
Yes.
Another thing I learned.
How many could you do?
I wouldn't leave the locker room.
All right, into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Reese Mahalik with the Lakers. Lane number 3 is Avery Packer. And lane number 5 is Lola Barbero Pomeretto. We're going to call her LBP.
LBP.
Let's see here how they look as they come back. Nice form, by the way. They're all fairly close to each other here. Looks like lane number 5 and lane number 4 are both vying for first place here, but I think, well, it's going to be really close. So lane number 5, by the way, is LBP, Lola, and lane number 3 is really what I meant to say. That's Avery Packer. And then right behind them, and I mean right behind them, is lane number 1, and that's Reese Mahalik. Very, very evenly paced, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's like they're all tied together. That's what you get for practicing together,
That's true.
probably.
So do we have a coach on the team here that the backstroke was their...
Or you mean the breaststroke?
I'm sorry, the breaststroke was their stroke? Let's see here. We got our facts here. What was Emily's?
Emily Gabriel. In high school, she was a breaststroker.
I had a feeling. And
We
I
may
knew
have to ask her after
I knew
the
you had
meet.
the card.
The cards of useless knowledge.
I love it. I'm going to have to take a look at those. All right, finishing first in lane number 5 was Lola. In lane number 1, finishing second was Reese. And lane number 3 was Avery. All right, up next is going to be the girls' varsity 100-yard breaststroke. And this will be a full boat of swimmers. This should be a good one. All right, into the water they go. In lane number 1 is Braylon Bjork with the Lakers. Lane number 2, Audrey Hagee with Rosemount. In lane number 3 is Bella Duvel with the Lakers. Lane number 4 is Katie Rucci with Rosemount. Lane 5, Maggie Salmella with the Lakers. And in lane number 6, Alyssa Long with Rosemount. In the lead currently is lane number 5 with Prior Lake, and that's Maggie Salmella. And lane number 3, Bella Duvel with the Lakers is in second. And in third place right now in lane number 4 is Katie Rucci. Although it's going to be a tight one here with lane number 1, Braylon Bjork, also with the Lakers. Braylon in lane number 1 is currently in 4th position, but let's see how the turn goes. She got a great turn. As they come back here, touching first is going to be lane number 5. That's going to be Maggie with the Lakers with a time of 1:13.89. I'm sorry, 1:13.28. Coming in second was lane number 3. We'll get it down here. That's Bella. Coming in third was lane number 1. That's Braylon Bjork. And coming in fourth was lane number 4. That's Katie Rucci with Rosemount with a time of 1:20.35.
Hey, Tom, Alyssa Long there in lane number 6 beats her personal best by 2 seconds.
That's awesome. Alyssa Long's previous time was a 1:33.19. And she finished, as you just heard, with a 1:31.11. So we'd love to see. All right, up next is the 400-yard freestyle relay. This is our last one here, so we are gaining on it. There will be a junior varsity and a varsity event, so we have 2 more here. So this will be the last junior varsity. And this is an all Prior Lake event here for the junior varsity. But we'll have a full boat of swimmers for the varsity. I'm going to try and get a score update here for you.
All right, so as Tom said, it's an all-Laker event here. Lanes 3 and 5 for the Lakers. We have Layla Turner in lane number 3, and then lane number 5 is Harper Cawley.
While they do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the score up here for you. Current score is Prior Lake 109, the Rosemount Irish 63. I'll do another update here in just a few minutes, but the current score is 109-63. Again, you're watching Rosemount versus Prior Lake live from Rosemount Middle School in lovely Rosemount, Minnesota.
So in this event, Tom, each swimmer will swim 4 lengths of the pool before turning it over to the next.
You know, it's kind of a chilly night out there tonight. It's looking like it's 54 degrees and overcast at the moment.
At least it's not raining or snowing.
Yeah, now you jinxed it. All right, into the water. And lane number 3
is Rachel Begdahl. And lane number 5 is Ivy Brooks.
This is your last chance, folks, for any shout-outs that you want to give to your favorite swimmers, your favorite team, your favorite announcers, your favorite anything. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who your favorite swimmer is. We'll get it on the air here. And again, don't forget, we will be here for the rest of the home meets. So we're looking forward to that.
So both Rachel and Ivy turn in here for finish up their last 25.
I'm going to make a quick prediction here, though, about the winners. I'm pretty sure Prior Lake is going to win this one.
Yeah. In lane number 3, Brianna Dang's in the water now for Prior Lake, and just getting in the water is Jenna Bertner. The energy still continues, Tom, while we finish up the last event. The energy in the room just continues.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Just crazy. And I think the next one is going to be just as exciting, by the way. I think
it's always one of the
we got
loudest.
some great swimmers out there.
Tom, next time you may need to have a camera on our PA announcer, Michael Keefe.
No, we don't want to do that. Although he is dancing right now. Let's quickly just take a peek at him. I'll see if I can quickly get over to him while he's dancing.
I think it was kind of a dance-off between Katie Rucci and Michael Keefe.
Oh, yeah?
I think.
Well, he's still there standing. Oh, he's getting down. He's done doing up. He's getting ready to announce. So
we have our final swimmers in the water. Mari McCarthy and Carmen Mills in lanes 3 and 5.
Yep.
Once again, we really do appreciate everybody tuning in. It helps with the efforts. Tom does a lot of the effort in getting ready for this, setting up. It is a lot of fun. So we do appreciate everybody tuning in and letting us live out our dream.
That's right. Yes, we're living the dream. All right, finishing here in lane number 3. That's Mari McCarthy for Prior Lake, and they're going to finish with a time of 4:41.06. Still in the water over in lane number 5 is Carmen Mills for Prior Lake. And she's on her way back right now. And she's going to touch momentarily with a time of just a soft touched. Don't have a time there, so they'll have to reset that clock. And then we will be up here in just a moment here with our final race of the night. That's going to be the varsity 400-yard freestyle relay. Again, this is your last chance to hit the like button, your last chance to send a shout out. Hands in the air, everybody.
Is this
Everybody's got their hands in the air. Here we go. Whoosh! There it is. Yes, that is traditional, Scott. The boys don't do that?
It'd be great if they would.
Yeah, it's fun.
So we have 3 teams from Prior Lake and 2 from Rosemount.
Why don't you take half? I'll take half.
All right, so in lanes I'll take Prior Lake. So
okay.
Lanes 1, 3, and 5 for Prior Lake, we have Riley Bloom in the water, Livy Solt in lane number 3, and lane number 5, Addie Dawes.
In lane number 2, we've got for Rosemount, Mackenzie Mahalik. Lane number 4 for Rosemount, Annika Harlinson.
And this is going to be a pretty quick relay here.
Yeah, it is.
You can just tell. Livy and Annika have been battling all night, and they're neck and neck here in their first leg. Looks like Liddy's just going to out-touch her.
Lane number 4, Isla George is now in the water for Rosemount. And we've got Jenna O'Keefe getting ready to go in right now in lane number 2. There she goes.
Lane number 1 for Prior Lake, Abby Sikowski. And then lane number 5 for Prior Lake, McKenna Mills. Along with, you already announced Selvey.
Yes, and we got a shout out for Abby. It says, let's go Abby Z from Prior Lake, watching you in Brooklyn Park. Hey, thanks for joining us, Diane. And good luck to Abby. She's already in the water. Good timing.
Isla George is kind of lengthening lead here over Selvey from Prior Lake. General O'Keefe is battling in lane number 1 with Abby. So they're neck and neck. Isla George got something in the tank here. She's lengthening the lead here.
Ava Gullickson is up on the blocks here, getting ready to go into the water in lane number 4 for Rosemount. She is in the water now. On the blocks here for Rosemount in lane number 2 is Greta Reichart. She's new to the team this year.
In lane number 3 for Prior Lake, Avery Obelman is in the water for Prior Lake, trying to catch Greta.
Yep, Greta is now in the water as well.
And trying to catch Ava, I should say. I misread. Lane number 1, Haley Hofferman for Prior Lakes in the water. And lane number 5, Samantha Carlton.
All right, up in the blocks over in lane number 4 is Maddie Jenin for Rosemount. She's getting ready to go into the water right now. There she goes, great dive.
In lane number 3 for Prior Lake, Kayla Haycraft. To see if she can catch Maddie. Now, for our viewers, if you're watching it in the top right part of the screen, you'll see the Rosemount Rosemount coaches doing their best impressions of cheering on their swimmers.
And lane number 2 is Mary Garski on the blocks, getting ready to go into the water right now. And there she goes into the water. Rosemount is in the lead right now with Maddie Jenin, lane number 4, from everything I can tell.
Yep. Kayla Haycraft catching it or breaking into that lead a little bit, but Maddie's got a pretty strong grasp on first here right now.
Yeah, I think so too. By the way, the team that Maddie is on has a previous time of 3:45.75. Again, I don't know if it's the same team members, but tonight they're going to finish in first place with a time of 3:49.03. Coming in second place is lane number 3. That's your team. Well, you're announcing.
Yeah, Prior Lake. Sorry.
With a time of 3:53.99, and coming in third place in lane number 5.
Prior Lake at 4:05.02.
There you go.
And in lane number 1, Prior Lake will come in here in fourth at a 4:16.89, and Rosemount will finish up here.
Here they come in lane number 2. That's Mary Garski coming in here. She's finishing it up for Rosemount. And we're looking at a time of 4:32.80. And folks, that is going to do it. Let's get a score update here. All right, so right now I'm showing scores of 115 to 71. Let's just double check that at the moment here. I'll know in just a sec here. Now that does not include the last swim you just saw. Yeah, that is the score as of right now, though. It's Prior Lake 115, Rosemount Irish 71. Say, listen, we can't thank you for watching tonight. We can't thank you enough, I should say. We appreciate it. Make sure you tell your friends and family. We are going to do this for all of the home meets, and Scott is going to be with me for most of them.
I'll be there next time for sure.
That's awesome. Great to hear that. And we're going to go ahead and leave you right now. And we're going to leave you with how we planned on coming into this. How's that sound?